Six Sigma has a lot of information about hypothesis testing, statistical tools, and in the QI macros you'll find that we have all of those tools right here. But one of the things I found is that people struggle to figure out, well, what test should I run? When should I run it? And so if you use the QI macro stat wizard, if you have data that looks like this is hardwood concentration in paper bags, and these are bursting strengths of those bags. If you took that data and clicked on the stat wizard will look at that data and say, what can I do with this? Well, it's going to go do a data normality test and check the variances. In this case, it uses a Levene's test to see if the variances are the same, but in this case, the means are different. And so here you can see that we have a box plot of what went on in there. Yes, we have different means, so that makes sense, right? And then we have post hoc tests over here. First thing it did was run a descriptive statistics test. And so our p-value on that's pretty high, so yes, our data is normal. It also ran a Levene's test. Then it did the ANOVA. But because these are all integers, it could possibly be a chi-square test. And so here it attempted to run a chi-square test. Now, that's not appropriate in this case, but that's what it can do with this data. And so that's how the stat wizard can automate all of this. So you might have had to select descriptive statistics, then ANOVA single factor, then Levene's test. That just might take you a while, if that makes any sense. You know, if you have data that's like t-test, you click on the stat wizard, it'll say the variances are the same, the means are not equivalent. So they're not. It ran an equivalence test in this case to see if they are equivalent. They weren't different enough, so it ran a t-test, an equivalence test, or it even thought that might be a regression test. It wasn't sure, and did an f-test to determine if the variances are different enough. So that's the QI macro stat wizard. Just select your data with a mouse, click on the stat wizard, and let it go through all the decision trees, pick the right stuff for you.